Okay, 10 seconds.
I promise to take you to the most wonderful places on earth here. If I can take her in this creation, it must be love.
All right, y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. I had it all together, but I was kind of a little bit behind. So I'm so sorry about that. Welcome everybody to Commission Reviews. Welcome everybody to Commission Reviews. This is Commission Reviews, and I have not done a live in forever, so y'all have to bear with me. Okay, bear with me. Let me get my. I know I had the two monitors going. What's going on, Chloe Johnson? No sound. Can y'all not hear me? Avita, just a T. Let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear me? That was a scene I had. And for some reason, there's no sound on. I don't know why, but can you guys hear me? Chloe, can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat, please. I don't want to play myself back to see, but can everybody hear me in the chat? Okay, there we go. The sound is back. There we go. All right. Now, what's going on, little baby? Let me go ahead and I was going to play the video of the live, but let me first talk about this and give you guys the background. If y'all hear a fan back in the background, it's hot as Hades up in here. So I got to have a fan. I can't do it. So, but if it's too loud, let me know. All right. So y'all know I blog, and I blog about different shows. I also blog about scripted. I also blog about reality shows. I'm a blogger. That's what I do now. I've been doing this for a little bit now. And so one of the shows that I blog about is Ready to Love. Everybody knows about my channel. It's part of my brand, you know. So yesterday, one of the cast members from Ready to Love, season 3, Alisha, she actually was on her live, her Instagram live. And so I simply hopped in the chat or the live, like, what's up? How you doing? You know, the regular stuff. And so I don't think she saw me at first, but you know how your name floats up and down? So then all of a sudden she was like, oh, Commission Reviews. I was like, and usually if I think some tea, because you know I'm a blogger, I record stuff, but I didn't get the beginning part. I didn't know she was going to start going in. So anyway, she all of a sudden says, and shout out to the members in the chat. I see you. Shout out to my supporters in the chat. I see you guys. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate it. All of a sudden she goes, Commission Reviews. She said, oh, I never interviewed with you. Now, mind you, I did interview a lot of the cast last year, but it's okay that I didn't interview everybody. That's just how it goes. Just like I've interviewed some from the cast from this season. So then all of a sudden she says, well, y'all talk about us, you know, and then expect us to come on your channel to interview with. And I was like, well, hold up. I mean, because I was the only one, the name that was mentioned. So who else was you talking about? So then I responded and I said, well, I'm Kamisha Reviews. I put that in bold. I'm Kamisha Reviews. Not everybody's the same. Let me first play you what the recording I did get. Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth on. I wasn't ready at all. Okay, now let me know if y'all can hear this, okay?
Just like the little black book. Run and tell that. Cause little black book, he stayed talking about us, talking about I need a baby daddy and this and that. Boy, bye. Y'all don't even be knowing nobody's lives.
So then I see it threw me for a left because I knew that she had interviewed with little black book. I thought she had a few people from Ready to Love last year, and to be honest, I don't have a great relationship with some of the some of the bloggers, some of the cast from that season, but I just took it as a grain of salt, took it as a lesson learned as a blogger, and you just move on. You just move on. So anyway, hold on. Chloe Johnson said, that's why I'm not doing any interviews this year. I'm dragging everyone. Chloe Johnson, hold on. I'm going to get to that. Chloe Johnson is another blogger. I'm happy she's in the chat. This is going to be a blogger. I got to speak my mind situation. Like I feel like, let me see how I can say this. We need to have a conversation. Okay, come on in. Come on in the room. Everybody come on in because we really going to talk. Okay, but Chloe, I still say do it. I dragged people last year, but hold on. Let me finish what you said.
Okay. Hey, Kamisha Reviews. Oh, you are not all the same. Okay, I might have to fool with you. I might have to. I don't be doing interviews. I'm my own interviewer.
See, this is the thing that I didn't understand about the situation, because if she has history with Lil Black Book, because Lil Black Book is another blogger. He does do commentary on Ready to Love. But he's to me, he's more of a relationship type of blogger. He talks about couples and Ready to Love and Put a Ring on all the things. It's couples. So he was interviewing cast members as well, along with me. My thing is, when she called herself Went Off and was saying stuff like, y'all talk about me and everything, I'm gonna be real. And then also she said too, let me go back a little bit. She also said, y'all talk about me, talk about us, but we could talk about y'all. I was like, well, let me say this. I didn't, was going to type all this in the chat. I said I got my own platform to say this. As far as being fearful of another cast member who do not like what I may have said on my channel, being fearful because you may or may not attempt to drag me, it's a fear that is not within me, nor will it stop me as far as coming on my channel. Is it still playing? Okay. Coming on my channel and doing what I have to do. Welcome everybody to the chat. I see my mods are in chat. Welcome. Lynn says, child, Alisha interviewed with Crystal Johnson last year and told her own business. Well, look, I don't even know what exactly happened with her and Little Black Book. Let me play this one more time. Hold on. And then, hold on, did I go too far? Then she gonna say, she knew I was in the chat. So for you to say go run tell that, I'm like, okay, hold on.
Just like the little black book. Run and tell that. Cause little black book, he stayed talking about us, talking about I need a baby daddy and this and that. Boy, bye. Y'all don't even be knowing nobody's lives. Okay. Hey, Kamisha Reviews. Oh, you are not all the same. Okay, I might have to fool with you. I might have to. I don't be doing interviews. I'm my own interviewer.
Let me clock my own tea. I actually reached out to Alisha to interview with her because I interviewed a lot of the cast from season 3, but I didn't interview her. I didn't interview a few of the guys or whatever. No big deal. You interview with who you want to interview with, okay? And a lot of people interview with different bloggers. It is what it is, okay? But my thing is this. Me jumping in your chat and just showing love or saying, hey, you're on Instagram, I'm seeing you or whatever. Hold on. Alisha came on a dating show 5 months ago pregnant. She deserved to be dragged. Well, look, I didn't even know the girl was that she was pregnant until I was doing a live episode, and somebody hopped in my chat and made a statement about it. Now, did I make my content? Did I go in or whatever? I did not. I mean, we made comments about it, but I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna break this down for everybody to understand. If you put yourself in a position to be on a reality TV show, let me say this again. If you put yourself on a reality TV show, do you not think at all that the bloggers are going to speak on what you are doing? Bloggers do commentary. We break down the show. Some people watch the commentary because they can't get to the show. There are some people who watch commentary and reviews to get a breakdown of an episode because they don't want to watch the TV, or some don't have access to it. Whatever the reason. So as a blogger who does commentary on reality shows, scripted shows, I break down shows, but I also give my opinion. So to be roped in together with other bloggers that you have an issue with, it is what it is. I already know going in. I put myself on TV. I put myself on a video. I make a video. I take my time doing my content, my uploads, regardless of the numbers, high or low. This is what I love to do. I have a goal. I'm going to keep going to get there. The blessings that I have been receiving behind the scenes from my channel, it makes everything just great. So these little negative things that happen, it doesn't bother me. But the reason why I'm speaking about this is because, and I understand the video is taken down, but if anybody who knows me as a blogger, I record. Okay, I just didn't catch it in time because I wasn't thinking anything was going to be said besides, hey, Miss Reviews, hey, so-and-so, so-and-so and so-and-so. Lil Baby says, I don't know if Lil Black Book has talked about Alisha post show. Granted, I don't watch every video he does, but I don't hear much talk about her or most of the cast from last season. A lot of the cast actually interviewed with him. Okay, I don't know what was said to have her say all that about the baby, neither baby daddy or whatever. I'm pretty sure something must have transpired that she saw that she didn't like. And I'm gonna say this too: every cast is entitled to their own opinion. I'm pretty sure that commentary that I've done on other shows, not just Ready to Love, there have been a cast member that was kind of in they film about what I said. It is what it is. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing because you don't like what I'm saying. And furthermore, I'm gonna say this because if a cast member decides to go on their platform and try to drag me, and I say try for a reason, all I'm going to say is I will respond accordingly because I do have a brand. I do have something that I'm trying to achieve. So I'm not going to, lower myself to that point where I feel like I need to come on here and do this. I can do that very easily. Very true. People are going to have something to say from the behavior you display. If you can handle that, don't do any sort of television. This is completely facts. Point blank, period. You don't come on TV, a reality TV that's going to record your every move or whatever you want to say, and then expect bloggers and people who do commentary about this that they're not going to respond or they're not going to do commentary about what you did on last week's episode. Now, Chloe Johnson says, I dragged her and she jumped in my comments. Well, I mean, Chloe, look, I have dragged the many cast members from different shows. I have. I made comments about her and that whole money thing with, I forgot what it was. But the thing about it is, she got dragged by many bloggers. So if she wasn't referring to me or whoever she's referring to, I'm going to school you right quick. Bloggers are going to say what they want to say. They're going to make comments. They're going to talk about what you wore, what you did. Now, it's up to the blogger to choose to do what they want to do. They may not get on here and talk about every little bit of thing that you did yesterday. They're all different. I have haters myself. I have people who don't want to see me succeed at all. Whether it's a cast member, whether it's somebody on YouTube who don't want to see me grow, maybe I don't even care. I'm not telling anybody how to react or how to do anything. Little Black Book, we've never collaborated together. We've never done anything together. Okay. I do know him as a blogger because we commentate. I mean, we do commentary on different shows that are similar. So sometimes it does cross path. And I'm gonna tell you something else, and I'm gonna be pretty transparent with you. As far as the season of late last year or whatever, I don't have the greatest history with all of them. So when she said it, I was kind of like, not a surprise. Because if I was to compare the Houston Ready to Love this year compared to last year, it's like apples and oranges, oil in the water. I have received so much love from the cast this season, it's not even funny, including the host, Nephew Tommy. So I'm not going to sit here and say that just because of this incident that happened or any other incidents that happened last year, it never deterred me from being a blogger. Stuff happens. Okay. But I'm going to stand up as far as a blogger is concerned and say, we probably do drag you. We probably do talk about you when we do these reviews. But you knew what you were signing up for when you put yourself on social media. We all sign up for that. If you are posting on Twitter, or posting on YouTube, or posting on anything, you put yourself out there to be ridiculed. You put yourself out there to be dragged, so to speak. These interviews are for folks to learn who the person is outside of the show. We only know what is aired. I've changed my opinions on a few people because of their interviews. Little baby, let's go. Hold on. That's a boom moment right there. It's going to be loud. Boom. Furthermore, this commission reviewed one of the hardest working YouTubers out here, and I'm not going to change nothing. Okay, the growth and the journey that I have been on, the people and the celebrities I've talked to outside of this, the people who have been mentors in the background, baby, let me tell you something. When she first said it, I was like, I'm going to type in the chat this. The only thing that I actually said in the chat was, and I put it in bold letters. Of course, I put I am, and I put in bold letters, Kamisha Reviews. Not everyone is like that. And that's no slide or no shade to Little Black Book or any other blogger that chooses to come on here and talk about Ready to Love, any other show or any other network. But it needs to be understood. Just like Little Baby said in the chat, when I've done these interviews, there are people who come into my chat and said, I look at this person differently now because of your interview. I didn't know that about that person because there is more to these cast members than just a camera. Because the production, and everyone knows the production will chop it up to paint a narrative. So then we all look at this and say, oh, I didn't know that. So having a cast member on my channel to interview is a blessing to me. I'm always happy when they come on my channel and bless my channel with their presence and talk about their experiences of reality TV. And we get into it. I have been on the other side as far as people ridiculing me on social media, of dragging, all of this, that. That's something I will not do. I will speak on something if I choose to do so. But the one thing that needs to be understood as far as someone telling me we can talk about you guys, I say, please bring on the heat. Don't ever expect I'm going to ever run away from my channel because of what a cast member may or may not say. Because I can give it as much as you can. I'm sorry. Yes, I can give it out as much as you can give it back to me. 10 times worse. Please don't let the professional blogger fool you. I want to make that very, very clear. Even though that is not the road I plan on going down, that is not my goal. I'm not even planning on doing that. That's why I'm addressing this on my platform. This is why I'm addressing it, because it's not just me. There are other bloggers. Chloe typed in the chat, she's not doing an interview this year because she's dragged everyone. I talk about cast members, and I know I may have said things when I did the whole thing about Troy from this season. I literally had animated flies around his head to speak on being a dog or whatever, because that's what was shown to us on the show. People came with a, I can't believe you dragging or whatever. They called that dragging. I guess essentially, visually, you can say I was dragging him because I had the flies over his head, and I did say some commentary to go along with it. But even when I messaged him about it, you know what he was like? It's cool, because you do go on this channel. You are putting yourself out there because you on one of the biggest networks on TV, and you're on a reality TV show. What in the world do you think is going to happen? And yes, I did reach out to you for an interview, but you gave me a little song and dance. I let it go. Let's keep it real. Point blank, period. It's not a big deal. You have things to do. You're busy. Before you make a statement saying y'all want to talk, y'all want to talk about me and all this kind of stuff, but then want to interview, and then for you to say go run tell that, okay, your wish is my command. Avita said Alisha was looking thirsty and aggressive on the show. Then we found out she was pregnant while on the show. She took someone else's spot. I will say this. That is what we discussed on here. What we discussed. Hey, Miss Conspiracy Theory, and thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. One of the things that we discussed about Alisha was that I never judged her for being pregnant or anything, and never will. I'm not perfect in no way. What we said, as Avita just put in my chat, shout out to the members of Commission Reviews. The link is in the chat if you want to join the membership, so that when I do have my interviews, you guys can get first dibs on questions. And I do have more interviews coming up as well. Is the fact that I said somebody else could have been in that position that she was in. That is all that I said, because I'm pretty sure there were other people who did not get in on the Ready to Love season because she got chosen. And so that's all that a lot of us said over here at Commissioner's Crew. We said she probably took a spot that somebody else could have had. Now, with that being said, it is what it is, right? I said I never understood of her being pregnant on the show, but maybe things happened too fast that they know. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's the extent of what we said over here, me and my crew. And we made our comments about the situation, about the whole pool table conversation, about the money. We did discuss that. But again, if you were on a reality TV show, and I am a reality TV show blogger, I'm going to speak about the episode, break it down, talk about scenes. If you are in that scene, you will be spoken about. Little baby says the perception people have of Dietrich, Ida, Stacy, and Chris is different for me because of the interviews you did. They all seem cool. I've done interviews with Stacy and Chris, enjoyed them, and with Ida. The interview I did last year with Simone for Ready to Love, people actually messaged me and told me they saw Simone differently after the interview that we did. I enjoyed the interview with the cast from the show. I really enjoy how down to earth they actually are. That goes for all the seasons I've ever done. Little Baby says also, some of these people are only waiting to interview with people with certain numbers so they can get a lot of attention. If you are smaller, they'll usually avoid you like the plague. That's pure facts. That's pure facts, little baby. You are speaking pure facts. There are probably some cast members that did not interview with me, basically because I didn't have big numbers. I never took it the bad way because I got interviews with other cast members. I've already done interviews from the new season already this year alone, and have talked to some behind the scenes, and they're very humble and they are very cool. This season to me is completely different from last season. It's not for me to, I'm not like trashing last season or anything. I just had some, little moments with the last season, but some good moments too. Alicia was a hot mess. She needs to sit down and eat her food and feed her kids. Ooh, snap. Oh my God. Wait a minute now. Uh-oh. Like I say, I'm not judging anybody, but nothing they're doing. I am speaking on what she had to say. Now, as far as Little Black Book is concerned, he can speak for himself on his own platform. I did inform him of me going live today because that's respect. We may not collaborate or do things or whatever, but we both are bloggers on here. And I feel like me hitting him up and saying, this is what I was heard today in the video. I just want to make you aware that your name will be brought up when I'm actually speaking about the situation. It's just about respect to me. I got a negative comment in my comments earlier, and this is what I'm gonna say about that. I just remove and delete and move on. People might not like my delivery. They may not like that I'm very animated with my videos. I'm not this, I don't feel like I'm the same atypical blogger. When I do my videos, my uploads, it's what I want to do. People do things for clicking the view. I'm not saying I don't want to click in the view. I'm not saying any of that. I would be lying if I said I didn't. But for me to do my content, it's like art to me. So if I'm being visual or being silly or being goofy or being like animated, this is something that I choose to do. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's gonna like what I'm doing. Not everybody's gonna support it. So that should be the same thought process if you're going to be on TV, if you're going to be on a reality show, is to understand I already know going in. Not everybody gonna like what I'm saying or how I react or how I do things on TV. Family, friends, everybody. Hi, Bright Star. Now I haven't done this in a while. I think I'm gonna open the phone lines up to see if anybody wants to call in to say anything. Where's my, because I kind of was going on of a little, did I erase my, there we go. If anybody wants to call in, I'm gonna go ahead and open the call lines up. And I had learned how to turn the music off and then forgot how to do it. Let me put the number in the chat. Please enter your PIN number. Let me put the number in the chat just in case anybody wants to call in. Hold on, y'all. I had figured out how to cut the music off and I didn't forgot pound something. Let me turn this down because I don't want to hear. I had really figured out how to turn the music off and I completely forgot how to do it now. Okay, 1 6 1 6 4 6 5 7 0 1 0 4 0. All right, that is the number, and that is the pin. Now I didn't forgot how to turn this music thing off. Now I had finally figured out how to do it. Oh, it says pound 687. I think that's it. Ah, all right. Now the call lines are open just in case anybody wants to call. So do I expect to? Oh, you say you don't hear music? Really? Now, do I expect for her to say something? Now, look, it is what it is. To be honest with you, if she does, I'm not coming for her neck or anything like that. But like turn your music down the back. Hello, hello, welcome to Meet Reviews. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to today?
Alisha, this is little baby from the chat.
Hey, little baby, what's going on? We have to say to the conversation. Go ahead.
Nothing much. All I have to, well, I have some to say in
Okay.
regards to this matter. First off, no one's talking about Alisha. That's number one. No one's talking about Alisha. It's again, maybe she's paying attention to Little Black Book more than others. I don't follow him that closely
Right.
on any other social media platform outside of YouTube,
Okay.
but I don't hear him talking about her, referencing her. If she is referenced, maybe on a super panel, a commentator may bring her up, but maybe to compare her to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, you can't control someone's opinion that they have about you. It's only what was presented on the show. Hi, Bright Star. Hi, Kat. And that's, listen, this is all we have to go by.
That's
It's
it.
nothing personal. We don't know you like that.
Exactly.
And you have to take this with a grain of salt. You decided that you wanted to be on television.
That's it. That's 100% correct. You wanted to be on TV, and we as bloggers, I'm going to come on here and do my commentary. Now, sometimes I might be dragging somebody, but at the end of the day, I know that somebody's not going to like what I'm going to say. They may drag me. I put myself on this platform and I do what I do. So I know I'm going to be put myself in a position. And I don't understand how is it she's saying stuff like, go run tell that. Like, I'm like, well, first of all, that's aggressive. There was no other blogger in the chat. So who else could you been talking to? When you mentioned my name the first time, I didn't get that recorded. But when she said Community Reviews, I didn't get the interview with you. But y'all talk about us and want me to come on y'all channel and interview. And I'm like, what? All I said was hi. That's literally all that I said in the chat. I would just say, hey, you're live. What's going on? It wasn't no deeper than that. I didn't come to chat saying, oh, you didn't interview with me and blah, blah, nothing. So I don't understand where the energy is coming from. I'm not gonna match the energy. I'm not doing that. I'm just having a discussion because as bloggers, people don't get what we go through. We come on TV, we just show ourselves or not show ourselves. We do a commentary, it takes research, time, and I'm working too. So it's like it just irritated me. I'm not gonna lie, it did. The Little Black Book situation, I don't know what transpired or what conversation that happened, but he's another blogger as well. But I believe he interviewed her. I don't remember. That was last year. I think he did interview her, and she mentioned something about a baby daddy. Maybe he, like you said, maybe there was a panel or something was going on, and she was brought up, and they were giving their opinion, just like you were saying.
But again, that's on her. If she did an interview with you, I'm pretty sure that you reached out to all of the cast.
I did.
And she possibly declined.
She didn't say anything, actually.
That has no bearing on you. I'm only asking you to do this only so many times. I'm not going to beg you.
Facts. That's exactly what it is. Oh my God, you're reading my mind. I wasn't going to keep on asking her. I asked her a few times and she kind of made an attempt like they were going to do something. But when she didn't, I just figured, hey, she got busy. It's no negativity on my part because I didn't interview the whole cast. I interviewed like half of them. So when she didn't respond back, I just was like, okay, no big deal. So when I come into your chat, that's like if I come into anyone's chat and the first thing you do is say my name and I didn't interview with you and Then say, well, y'all talk about me and talk about us, and then once come on your channel to interview. I'm trying to remember when did I drag you for you to say that? There was no other blogger in the chat when you said that. And then for you to make a statement to me saying about the little black book that said go run tell that, I'm like, what? I'm trying to understand where all of this energy.
Even if she was dragged, we're only going by what we saw on the show.
Right.
You can't get mad at us as much as you need to get mad at production. They were the one who chopped and screwed and packaged and put that information out there. We didn't have no bearing on that. We're just the viewing audience. We're just consuming what was put in front of us. You can't get mad at us for having a response to that.
Wait a minute.
And Avita, you're absolutely correct. That's why I'm like, I don't understand
what happened?
When people want to come down on LBB. He's only talking about what he sees in front of him. And yes, it could be broken down. Again, the scene most likely is edited to fit a particular narrative. What we learned from Ida, and when she went and scrolls on that love seat,
right,
already had two people. Production had basically slightly suggested, hey, how about you go over there and talk to AJ and Stacy and see what they're getting into.
Right.
On camera, to us, it looked like she was this weird woman.
Exactly.
Where she fits in actuality, that wasn't the case.
Oh, I enjoy interviewing Ida because Ida was telling it all. And that's what I said about this cast this season. I love them. Behind the scenes, even before the show started, they are so cool and so humble. All of them. I have not had not one negative thing to say about this cast this season. It's like a completely different cast. And even last year, the little negativity that I dealt with, it wasn't a big deal. I just let it go and just moved on to another season. And so I never had an issue with her. I felt like she had an issue with Little Black Book, and I happened to be there, and she just came with the rah-rah. And I'm like, girl, you don't know me. I started to record. I didn't get the beginning part of it, but I wasn't there intending to record anything. I was just there to support. And really all I was doing is saying, hey, what's up? I wasn't going to mention anything about the interview or nothing because it wasn't a big deal. It was so long ago.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, if he said something about her, it was so long ago. There have been so many things that have transpired since then. So many other dating and relationship shows that have come on. So many new couples, so many new personalities. He does this comment on Ready to Love. That's why I'm like, in this instance, Alisha needs to just let it go and understand she's not really that important in this case. She did not make it to the end. We only saw her again at the reunion. She really wasn't talked about or too much from what they showed us from the reunion. So,
look,
what is there really to be upset about?
Avita, to answer your question, the only thing that she was saying before that, she was just talking about the new season and how the men look good. She was just having a regular conversation. I think when she saw my name, my name is synonymous with certain channels. With certain TV shows. They know I do commentary. So when she saw my name, she was like, Commish Review, because she knew I had reached out to her for an interview, and maybe she's seen some of my videos. I don't know, but she knows I'm a blogger because the first thing she said was, "Hey, Commish Reviews, I did an interview with you," and she probably knows I interviewed with, different cast members from last year. So I don't know what the trigger was. Nothing was said before that. I didn't jump in the chat and go in. All I said was like hello, a greeting, and that was about as far as it went. I don't know. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just don't even know where it came from. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do my own thing. Go on live. We are gonna talk about it. Commission Views crew and myself, and we're gonna break it down like we always do over here. We always break stuff down. That's what I do. That's what I love about this channel. My crew, everybody who's on this channel right now watching, we always break stuff down, whether it be a movie, a scene, a series.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, we do this every day, and sometimes we say things that are negative. People in my chat be going in. I know that for a fact. Like, be going hard in the paint, talking about, a cast member. Chloe says she's not gonna. She's a blogger, and for her to say she's not gonna do an interview is because she's dragging. I'm like, bro, come on, because she's a good blogger. Because the thing about it, I dragged the crap out of Married at First Sight, Chris. I said he'll never come over here and blog. He'll never come and interview with me. But if he did, hey, he knows I dragged him. He knows going in that he got dragged by a lot of bloggers. Like you said, everything we see, the visual that we see, the things that they're saying, we commentate on that. We're not just making up stuff out of thin air and just coming up with a narrative. What we see when we watch the TV show is bloggers. We come on here, we take notes, and we talk about it. We do videos about it. So I'm trying to understand, because it was like, if you hear her voice, and I have the actual video, but I didn't want to play the video. She seemed triggered by something, and seeing me triggered her to go in on Little Black Book, in my opinion.
Well, she needs to take that up with Little Black Book, because you two don't have anything to do with one another.
Nothing.
I don't understand. Like, if she's gonna talk about her little mess, I'm gonna raise her a Troy. How about that?
Oh my Lord.
From his behavior on this show triggered so many people, and he has turned off a lot of folks. I've only seen him interview with like one person, and from that interview, he doesn't seem as creepy.
And I even reached out to Troy as well. And when I did stuff and talked about him, and if you watch my reviews, you know that I've had freaking flies around this man's head. Okay. And you think he would go in or say this? He didn't say nothing disrespectful to me or anything. To me, took it like a G, because he probably knows, because of what he represents on what they've been showing. I'm sorry, as far as him on the show, women are going to be triggered and they're going to say something negative. Bright Star, you said, have Little Black Book said anything? Little Black Book to appreciate the fact that I reached out to him and told him I was going to be going live, because I like I said, it's about respect to me. I didn't want to have his name in the title or speak about him without him having knowledge of it, because we have no issues at all. So I want Little Black Book to know that, yes, this was said. I'm going to be talking about it because we're bloggers, and I feel like as a blogger, I'm going to stand up for bloggers. I love the Castle Rates love, even the good and the bad. But the thing that has to be understood is that if you think that we're not going to come on here and speak and give our opinion about something that you've done or said, and you're not going to always like what we say or do, come on. I mean, I just don't get it. When I did Bell Collective, the interview with Marie, if I had any issue with anything, I went to her, we spoke about it behind the scenes, and we still did a great interview. I just don't understand. If I knew if I was going to a reality TV show, I would know that I'm probably going to get dragged for something I said, wore my hair, or whatever it is. I know going in. So I just don't. And it's been over a year, and about a year, right, since that season. We're in a new season. So a child, I don't know. I don't know if she sees that she got something to say. I'm willing to talk. I don't care. I just didn't understand why the smoke came at me when I had nothing to do with whatever negativity that was said about her. If people come into my chat right now and speak good or bad, I always tell my chat, you are free to speak. Just don't get crazy or completely disrespectful, but you can give your opinion. Not everybody liked Alisha on the show, especially with the whole pregnancy thing. Let's be clear about that. People did drag her for being pregnant.
Yeah, this information hit, a lot of people got turned off.
Yes, because for one thing, people felt like she took someone else's spot. And I said that myself. There are other people who probably did not make it past a certain producer's face or whatever, because of the fact, once they picked Alisha, whoever, that was it. They had their quota number, whatever it was. But if she had said, I'm pregnant, they wouldn't have chosen her, maybe, I don't know, and would have picked someone else as a backup. That's how production and stuff like that goes. But because you wanted to be on the show, you probably didn't say anything because you wanted to be on the show. I mean, that's keep it all the way 100%. But I'm not in your back pocket, so I don't know. I'm just speaking my opinion on my platform. I'm not dragging her. Even now, with all that mess, I'm still not going to drag her. Little baby.
Yeah, she just needs to move on from this little incident in her life, because I'm telling you, I wouldn't have thought of her until you said something. She was a figment of my imagination at this point. Like, we're on to a whole new season and we're analyzing new personalities.
Right. Facts. Exactly. And I mean, look, the thing about it is, it's no shade for me. I have no like, what you want to say, beef for anything, nothing negative. Because to me, at the age and everything that I'm going through in my journey and my brand and everything else, it's not even worth it for me. But I can come on my channel and speak without getting loud and crazy, without being insane, to make my point across that I have no smoke for you. And you have to understand that once you actually put yourself on TV, you're gonna forever be in a blogger's mouth, or forever be on a blog, podcast, or whatever. That's just what it is. Once you sign that contract to do whatever TV show you're gonna do, you put yourself in that position. So you shouldn't be upset or shocked if a blogger is gonna speak about you and speak about your behavior. And yes, we're going to ask for an interview. I might drag you. You think I didn't talk to Chris and say, hey, I want to interview you, and drag the crap out of him? That's the worst I've ever dragged somebody on a freaking reality show was Chris, except for a few people off Big Brother. But other than that, I still would reach out to them and say, hey, let's do an interview. That's even more better because I did drag you. I'm telling you, as a woman, you can come on my platform and we can talk about it. I'm not tripping. I'm not going to run away from you. I'm not going to be scared or nothing. I'm just not. I don't know. Child.
Well, that's all I have to say, and it was nice chatting with you.
Yes, I'm happy that you called in.
And I'll return back to the chat. You all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. That was a nice call. Thank you. Bye-bye. So if y'all got one to call in, the number is somewhere in the okay. The number is somewhere in the chat if you want to call in. If you want to come on, I didn't think to put the link in there. If anybody wants to hit the link, I guess I'll put it in the chat just in case anybody wants to hit the link. That was a great call. Now there's the link for StreamYard if anybody wants to click on the link and come on the live with me. And that's the link for that. I'm going to go ahead, and if anybody else is going to call in before I hang it up, I'm going to keep it up for a little bit longer. Because see, with the call-ins, I do it sometimes towards the end or just in the middle of the show just to see if anybody, and I don't do it often because it has not gotten really big yet. But I appreciate Little Baby calling in. That was a great call. And if you are in this chat, you guys have to understand you are a Commission Reviews crew. Like, you come, you support me, you share my videos, you are automatically a crew. You don't have to be a member to be part of the Commission Reviews crew. The membership, it's just to get different perks. Because I do interview a lot of reality, not like I say a lot, but I do interview celebrities from these reality shows, and I still have 5 more episodes left, Ready to Love, and then reunion. So I still have more interviews, more tea, and I want you guys to be able to give first dibs on question or just any old thing. And if you are a member, you do get first dibs on if I can find my tea or different things that I drop. And the members link should be somewhere. I thought I had it pinned in the chat if you have not joined already. Oh, my bad. So as you can see, I didn't get on here and drag. I didn't get on here and be, and if you see this as being messy, then that's, it is what it is. I do not see it as being messy. To me, being messy would be me coming on here and going off and calling somebody a child of God because you done said this, that, and go run tell that. Now, I don't really think this is going to run tell that. This is me having a discussion because I do know and understand that it's not just this cast member that has something to say. I'm pretty sure about that. Let me play this one last time here.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh, my bad.
Just like the little black book. Run and tell that. Cause little black book, he stayed talking about talking about I need a baby daddy and this and that. Boy, bye. Y'all don't even be knowing nobody's lives.
See, that was to him. I really firmly believe that all the energy that she actually had was for him. It wasn't for me. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I really don't know. But anyway, I didn't mean to be on here this long, but I just wanted to come through and give my opinion about it. Alisha, if you ever see this, I never had any smoke for you. I don't think I dragged you on here in any kind of way. We did commentary on a TV show that you were on. And I will continue to do that. This is my platform. This is my brand and what I do. I will never have any fear of a cast member threatening to say they can drag us too. If they need to do that, they feel they need to do that, then they do what they have to do. Okay, but just wait for the response. But I love doing this. I love my crew and my members and my mods. I love doing this. I know that working overnight 20 hours and doing my blog in the daytime, I'm one of the hardest. And I'm going to say it again for the people in the back, one of the hardest working YouTubers on here. Point blank here.
I go hard, bitch, I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, bitch, I go hard, I go hard.
See. Lil Baby says, but you were the only known blogger there to take the heat for him. But Lil Baby, think about it. I mean, that's an interesting point. I was the only blogger to take that smoke. And child, let me tell you something. That don't move me. That don't move me. It's unfortunate. And I know Lil Black Book do get like a little flag from other content from other casts because of things he puts on his channel. I'm sure I have for things I put on my channel. You know, I'm not going to judge another blogger's journey just because I may not do the same thing that this person is doing. That's why I made a point saying I'm Kamisha Reviews and we're not all the same. That's no shade to Lil Black Book. It's making a statement. We are bloggers and there's different one of us. Will it be TV? L Teddy. Janice, Chloe, who was in here earlier. There are so many different bloggers who do reviews on different TV shows. Okay? And it doesn't make any sense to me. Wait a minute, hold on. There was somebody I wanted to say. Courtney and Eddie, another good blogger I've either collaborated with or we talk outside, message DM, whatever, about the show and stuff like that. I would never let this bother me, Avita. Never. Me speaking about it, to me, is the best way to handle a situation. There's no need for me to do a beefing video or a dragging video or anything like that. This is for me to come on here and speak. Janika Thompson said, when did this happen? The actual live that she did was actually on her Instagram, and it actually happened yesterday. I just happened, and welcome, Janika Thompson, welcome to the chat. I just happened to click, you're on Instagram and you see people that you follow, they go live, and I just happened to, click on it, and it's like, I was like, hey, what, how you, I don't even remember exactly what I said. It was a greeting, literally a greeting. I didn't come in the chat, say anything negative. I didn't come in the chat talking about an interview. I just said, hey girl, or something. I don't remember verbatim what I said. And I don't even know if she saw me the first time, but then all of a sudden, you know how delayed these live streams are. Then when she saw my name, she was like, hey, Kamisha Reviews. And then she was like, I did an interview with you. And again, no big deal. There's a few that didn't interview with me. I didn't see the point of saying that, but I thought maybe she was saying like, oh man, I didn't get to interview you, but hey, what's up? I thought she was going to do that. And then she was like, I didn't interview with you. And Y'all talk about us and then want to come on y'all platform to interview with you. I was just like, and then, oh, we could talk about y'all. We could drag y'all too if we wanted to. And I was just like, so that smoke obviously is for me. Janika, you said that Courtney Eddie sent you here. Oh wow. Did they share a video or something? I didn't see that they shared, but I was just talking about Courtney and Eddie, two good content creators that I love. If they go on their platform and talk about people or whatever, I think that bloggers should be free to do that. I'm not saying that if a blogger goes on live and says something, said something crazy, of course, you're going to expect to either get some kind of negative comment. Maybe they won't interview with you. It's going to be repercussions from that. And as bloggers, they was telling us about you. In their live. Okay, I got you. But it's not going to stop us as bloggers. It's not going to stop us from doing what we need to do as a blogger. It's not going to it's not going to stop anything. So that's pretty much what I had to say about that. It is what it is. I'll be ready for anything that's said after the fact. If she wants to come on here and talk to me about it, I'm cool with it. She can come over here and speak on it. I have no problem with that at all. I mean, other than that, I mean, if she has any issue with what I'm saying, she can DM me. If she don't want to go live, we don't have to go live, because I didn't understand where all the smoke came from, and in no kind of way, shape, or form was it necessary when all I was doing was saying hi. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. Thank you guys for joining my live. I haven't been live forever. Thank you guys for all sharing my video and send people over to my live. I super appreciate the love. Like I said, I get the love, and I appreciate it 100%. This is the end.